Good evening, good morning. Welcome to another episode of Nightfall in Amsterdam. Today we are doing a social at the Drunken Norwegian, or Sunken Norwegian, or the theater place. Um, well, guess I'll start. Maria will be hanging out with Drevin there, going over mortician things.
Draven's dressed relaxed this evening. He's not wearing the jacket or the tie. He's just uh, open buttoned and having a drink and chit chatting with Maria.
Yep. She will be wearing what she's wearing in the picture, but again, she looks Mexican.
And she will hear somebody like right up behind her saying, "Boo."
She jumps. Oh, hey, um, Jazz, right?
That's right. But her face looks totally normal. She's not like the prettiest thing, but she looks passable. She's cute.
Sit down. Much in the other spot.
Thank you. And who's your friend?
Hi, I'm Draven, and I'll hold out my hand.
And she extends her hand, and you notice that it has a glove on.
Okay. His does not, but he is. There's a aura about him of creepiness and. Yeah.
I have Beacon of the Unholy. You're not that creepy.
Yeah.
She's so good for me.
It's a pleasure.
So, are you friends or dinner?
Friends?
She looks at Maria.
Yeah, friends.
It's good to have friends.
I find it so. So what brings you out this fine evening?
I've come out to look around at all the new blood, so to speak.
Understood.
I've been making friends with some of Maria's other friends as well, helping them get situated, comfortable. Much like I was teaching you, Maria.
Yeah, I just had an issue with what's his face and just decided to stick myself for a little bit.
Well, thankfully, I haven't seen a hide nor hair of him.
What's his
Praise be
face?
all that's holy.
Um,
And I don't even remember his name. It's how little he impressed upon me.
Z?
Z, right. He was the Omega. End of the line.
Yeah, he tried to do some weird shit with me. And then I stopped talking to him, so I haven't seen him since.
Do weird shit to you.
Yeah, he tried to get me to drink his blood, and I was told that would basically make me a slave for him. So
More or less, yes. Dirty little business of his part trying to do that.
a little bit, especially since he was being very nice and caring and all that stuff right before he tried to get me to drink it, and then right after.
I'm glad I don't leave him that much of an opening. The one time that we met.
You think he would have tried it with you?
Oh, why not? I'm one of the people that has information that he doesn't. And to his people, information's valuable.
He was talking about wanting me to study under him and be. He used some old world terminology. Basically like a servant, but as a student. And he was like, "Oh, well, if you could join the Anarchs, so you can join the Camarilla, and I can do vice versa. And we can work both sides of it. Blah blah blah."
Really, he was trying to work both sides. That
Yep.
never goes well for anybody.
Well, that's probably why he wanted me doing one of them.
Well, I'm glad he's gone then.
Yeah,
Probably
I'm not.
saved us all a lot of trouble.
Yeah. Okay. For Acta, we have Jazz, Maria, and Drevin sitting at a table in the Sunganda region, just chit chatting.
I'm sorry, in the what?
The Sunken Norwegian. It's a theater.
Ah, that's right. I don't think I've ever been here before.
That's fine. Maria can text you and tell you she's heading over there if you want to come. Give the address.
So Ekta's gonna come in and she's in fuchsia, fuchsia and indigo today. She is sporting her swan pin.
Okay. Maria will wave.
Ekta will wave back and head on over.
Another friend?
Mhm.
You've got all of the friends around here, don't you?
I guess.
What about with that fellow, staring at his whiskey? Are you friends with him too?
She'll look around.
I'm not sure why he's just staring at his whiskey, but I'm sure he has a reason.
I'll wave to Ekta.
I'll wave back to Draven.
How's it going?
It's going. Can you point him out to me? Maybe I know him.
Is Aaron sitting at our table, Marcus?
He's sitting at another table
Okay.
with a bottle of whiskey and a shot poured right in front of him that he's just staring at.
Maria will point.
That's Aaron.
Is this somebody we should know?
Yeah, probably.
Hola, Aaron.
He will turn his head in your direction, and he will move his fingers mechanically with a high motion, and then he will go back to staring at his whiskey.
Okay.
Well, now we know him, I suppose. Is he always so dense?
I wouldn't call him dense. He's
And then
a little bit more machine than man, he fancies himself.
Pity. It's quite a loss.
Is it?
People need to stop saying that out loud around me because every time he does, I think of that comedian. I am the machine. I don't know if any of you have seen that, but it's
I have
very
no
funny.
clue what you're talking about.
I was thinking about Terminator.
Oh, that would work too.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh God, no, he's not a hit mark.
A what?
A hit mark.
Like a mafia person or something?
Pretty much a Terminator.
Like from the movie, right? We're talking about the movie.
Yes, but it may or may not be a real thing.
She'll look at Jazz.
Don't look at me. I've never seen a metal man in real life.
Aaron has grabbed his briefcase and he is now walking over to you. He's left the whiskey.
You forgot your bottle.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
Means he doesn't plan on staying. At least not over here.
Ekta,
Yes.
there are terms you should not use in front of mixed company. That's one of them.
I didn't see that in a rule book anywhere.
I'm also way more advanced than those antiquated machines.
I didn't say that you weren't.
You did put me in the same category with them, and that's upsetting.
I don't believe that was me.
I don't know them, so I blame you for everything they do.
doesn't
Duly
seem
noted.
logical.
That seems funny though, because if you were actually more advanced than the machines that you were being referred to, wouldn't you actually be able to extrapolate that it was actually not her fault, regardless of if you knew the person or not?
That was a lot of words. I bet it hurt, didn't it?
No, not even a little bit.
Is he just standing there or did he sit?
Aaron doesn't sit, no. He's standing there with his briefcase in his hand.
Do you want to sit down?
No,
You're just going to stand there?
unless that's a problem.
No.
Not at all.
You hungry?
No,
You thirsty?
no.
Okay.
Well, I don't exactly have Hot Pockets or Pop-Tarts.
What?
I really do need to start coming more prepared. I'm
Hot
sorry.
Pockets are gross.
It's fine. I will forgive you, Ekta.
So, person, this is Jazz.
Pleasure to meet you. And I'm certain the pleasure is all mine.
Okay.
Aaron, I don't believe you've had a chance to meet Draven.
Okay.
Draven, this is Aaron.
Your reputation precedes you.
Does it?
Indeed.
What am I reputed to have done?
Nothing. Just pretty much act exactly as you're behaving.
Okay.
It's not much of a reputation. Perhaps you should try harder.
No, there isn't that much property in Amsterdam.
What?
He giggles.
Interesting friends you have here.
Yeah. I've met. So, Aaron, would you like to sit?
No.
How about now?
No.
Okay. What you got in the briefcase?
Equipment.
Yeah. What do you do for a living?
You mean how do I keep money, or
Yes.
what do I do for? Oh, I don't have a job.
Okay. Just kind of blinks and well, good for you, I think. Maybe.
I have an alternate revenue stream.
Yeah, like doing what?
I don't do anything; someone else does, and I gain revenue from it.
Oh. Bitcoin?
No,
I don't know. I have no idea how any of that works.
neither do the people who use Bitcoin.
Okay.
which is why someone makes makes an inordinate amount of money with it.
So, act a nice outfit. I like it.
Thank you.
Okay. Still slightly tense. So, Drevin, I was thinking about for work. How would you feel about going on like first call and do some driving and that kind of stuff?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
I'm down to do whatever.
I get some stuff written up and get like little handbook for you in a couple days.
Okay.
Down to do whatever. I like somebody with that kind of attitude.
He just smiles and nods. He's like, most people do like me.
It sounds reckless.
Sometimes you need someone reckless.
I am not reckless.
Huh.
Would you like to learn how to embalm bodies?
No,
Okay.
not particularly.
Okay.
Well, they're certainly not going to talk back.
No, not usually.
No, they won't. Because they're dead.
Oh, just because something dead doesn't mean it doesn't talk?
It does when I kill it.
Oh, you kill things?
Most things do. My body count's just slightly higher than most.
Are you so sure of that?
I'm a numbers guy, yes.
So, what are you skilled in? You do numbers? You say you're like a math whiz or something?
No.
I like that answer. Very short and nothing else to it.
He doesn't seem much of a conversationalist, does he?
No.
This isn't much of a conversation.
I mean, would you like to have a conversation?
We're already engaged in one. You're just really bad at it.
So pick a topic.
Why? Just because I'm smarter than the rest of you would think the whole conversation out for the rest of you too?
I mean, no, but you're here and standing there. So, I mean, do you want to just stand there looming with the briefcase or,
I'm only looming if I'm intimidating, and I'm not intimidating.
Oh my god.
okay.
I mean, unless I am, and I don't know it. Am I intimidating, Ekta?
I don't really find you intimidating. I find you as Aaron. The same Aaron that I met.
Okay,
The same
fine.
Aaron that I see every single time I see you.
We could absolve ourselves of formality. Would you like to have an informal conversation?
Yes, that would be wonderful.
Okay. I will be less formal now, as Ekta has requested it, and I trust her, and she knows what happens if I become unhappy.
What happens if he becomes unhappy?
I burn this bar down.
That would be bad.
No, it wouldn't. It would be burned.
No, it might not, actually.
Oh, it will. If I want things to burn, they burn.
From what I hear, that might put you in more trouble than you realize. Or you can handle.
There's always something worse.
There's always a bigger fish.
There's always something worse. Or there's always someone you can pay to be worse. It's not a threat. It's an observation.
Okay. So, Jazz, what you been up to?
Well, there's been a new influx of folk, and
Hmm.
been spending a lot of time over in some of the bars where they hang out, making sure that everybody's up to the par on keeping everybody safe.
From what?
The world in general.
OTSS.
Mary blinks.
Only the strong survive.
Ah.
Right?
Yes, but unfortunately, that doesn't always work. If you'll excuse me a moment.
Mary's just kind of just glance about.
I'm waiting for the next question.
Oh, okay. Do you like sauerkraut?
No,
Okay. Do you like tamales?
no,
Do you like burritos?
no,
Do you like tacos?
no,
Do you like enchiladas?
no.
How do you not like enchiladas?
He shrugged.
Okay. But you like hot pockets, apparently?
Yes.
Is it because they're hot?
No.
All right. So you don't like enchiladas, but you like hot pockets.
Yes.
Have you ever had a enchilada?
Yes.
Do you like cereal?
Yes.
Like that he likes cereal.
You can follow that one up with favorite kinds of cereal.
Yes. What cereal do you prefer?
Frosted Flakes and Cocoa Pops.
Good choices. Have you tried the chocolate frosted flakes? It's like the best of both worlds.
Any Frosted Flakes I want can be the chocolate Frosted Flakes,
Oh, you can. So you can manufacture your own cereal.
if need be.
That's pretty cool.
It's a very large machine, but it can be done.
So are you a fan of 3D printers then?
Of what?
3D printers?
I patented one.
Oh, neat. How'd that go?
I make ballistic armor that looks like t-shirts.
Oh, how much you sell those for?
I don't.
Oh, that's a shame. Let me see.
And Jazz walks back with a very thick red wine. We'll just call it wine.
So, we were discussing with Aaron what he doesn't like enchiladas. He doesn't like most Mexican foods. He doesn't like. He likes Cocoa Puffs and Frosted Flakes, and he can apparently manufacture his own chocolate Frosted Flakes if he likes. Yeah.
Good for you.
Highly processed, highly sugary foods.
Well, if he really is more robot than man, then processed foods for a processed man.
That's not how that works.
How does it work?
Be more specific.
How do you function?
The same way most humans do.
So, what part of you is more machine than man?
What part of you is more machine than man?
I guess my brain.
You have a machine for a
He
brain.
raises an eyebrow, and then he looks at you and he goes, "That's bullshit."
She smirks. No, it's the computer.
No, it's not.
No, it's close.
No, it's not.
You're not sure? You haven't seen inside of my head,
Yes, I have. No,
have
it's
you?
not.
Just kind of looks at him. Have you?
Yes.
Why?
If it was a machine, I'd know.
Oh, okay. So you have machine sense.
No, I said if it was a machine, I'd know. I told you I have not mentioned any other senses other than those of the 5 that you are aware of.
Okay.
Maybe he has Wi-Fi in his brain.
That's
AFK a sec.
that's closer to the truth.
See, he's just an interesting boy.
I've not decided that yet.
So obviously you're not. Oh, you don't know if you're interesting or a boy. Good to know. Good to know.
What I miss? She's just zoned out.
He's not sure if he's interesting or a boy.
I'm very sure I'm interesting. I'm not sure if that second term applies to me.
She will connect.
He's probably taking umbrage to the boy part rather than, because he's not a child.
Oh, there are many boys who are adults.
I'm not.
She's just gonna kind of cock her head off to the side on that one and just let it slide.
I'm guessing you mean personality and such? Like man-child?
I suppose that's one way to look at it.
I know
She just has a grin.
She smiles back, kind of awkwardly. Not sure why there's grinning. Yeah.
Are you sure you wouldn't like to sit down?
Why do you keep asking me that?
Because it looks really uncomfortable just standing there.
I assure you, I'm not in discomfort.
It's because it's a human tradition. You sit when you're with friends.
Well, then good, because I don't have any. None of you are my friends, so why would I sit?
Maybe you want to make friends?
Why would I want to do that?
Companionship?
What do you bring to the table?
Pink hair and a slightly sassy attitude with a hat.
Is that it?
No, but I mean, that's the sample.
Mm-hmm.
There's also
No,
a
I'm
jazz.
not going to ask her that. No.
Ask me what? Who are you talking to?
Don't worry about it, Maria.
Kind of am now.
My business partner.
You have like a Bluetooth going on?
Yeah, that's it. Sure, that'll work.
Wi-Fi in his brain.
Oh.
No, it's not the Wi-Fi. I promise. He's much better at conversation. Would you like to speak to him?
Are you gonna put him on speaker or something?
Yeah, sure. That'll work.
Yeah, whatever.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, Ekta. How are you?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm fine. Has our boy shown up into a social situation and is confused?
I wouldn't say he's confused.
Does he know what they are?
I don't know. I cannot answer that.
Don't tell him he's a moron.
I
That's
won't.
something we can agree on.
Being socially awkward does not make one a moron.
No, he's a moron. His reaction to things he doesn't understand is to set them on fire. So he's a moron.
I'm not fond of fire.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I am. It's my favorite subject.
Fire? Oh,
Oh, yeah.
that's cool.
Well, we can talk about fire for hours.
I don't know if there's that much to discuss.
Are you sure there are many choirs of fire? Do you know that the spirits of fire are many and varied? Did you know that?
No, I didn't, but cool.
Let's not set anything on fire here, shall we, please?
Would I do that?
I don't know.
From the
Would you?
sound of it, yes.
I would never do that. It's inhospitable, and it's fire. It's not very, friendly.
So, are you what are you exactly?
Will you tell me what you are if I tell you what I am?
I think it's obvious what I am.
No,
It's
it's
apparently
not.
already-
Why is it obvious? You've got this whole thing where we don't know. I would have to know for sure.
She points to her fangs.
Well, those could be cosmetic.
They are. She's emo.
See? Emo.
Okay, I'm Emo. I'm Maria. Well, we can start with names. I'm Maria. What's your name?
Certain.
Like
Sort of like the mattress.
No. Older, much older.
like the fire giant, sort
Like the fire giants. I was depicted in that movie. I was robbed.
Oh yeah. Thor. Well, you got to blow up the planet.
I got to blow up Asgard.
Yeah.
Man. And did you see that sword? Who used a sword? I mean, really.
Apparently you do.
Normans.
I was robbed.
Okay. So are you inhabiting Aaron or something? What's the deal?
Why should I tell you?
I mean, you came out to have a conversation, so we're
Well, of
gonna
course I came out to have a conversation. The boy was failing.
Well, I mean, this is part of the conversation. This is what we're talking about.
Now, did I show up and ask you for all your fundamental secrets of the universe? No, I didn't.
No, I just asked, what's the deal with Aaron? Like, are you lovers? Are you friends? What's going on?
Quid pro quo.
Okay.
Well, I mean, what are you going to tell me if I tell you that?
I don't know. What do you want to know?
What's worth knowing about you?
She's cute. And she likes Mexican food.
I do. I'm amazing at it.
Let her fight her own battles.
I'm just trying to stoke the fires of conversation.
Yeah.
You need a new poker. Anyway. Come on, child. You should be able to stand on your own 2 feet. My boy was faring a little bit better than this. Come on now.
Even I'm on the spot. I don't know. I know how to massage a body to get blood pumping out of it.
Congratulations. You were alive once.
No. I mean, like when it's dead, I can massage deep massage to get the blood flowing out of the body.
Yeah, it does tend to clot a little bit.
Yeah. And sometimes you have to use different needles in different spots
I never had to worry about blood after I was killing things. But good to know.
because they run fire. See, I'm keeping up.
I mean, yes.
What is it? 1,500 degrees for 45 minutes? I believe.
Yeah, it's 15 to 16. Yeah,
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I feel like you do. You seem to know the ins and outs of heat and fire. So
Cremation.
Who would do such a thing?
lots of people.
Especially now that grave sites are getting a little bit more difficult to find.
Aaron kind of snaps back halfway through, like him trying to say something. What did I miss?
Good to have you back.
So what's the deal with you and Mr. Surter?
We have a business agreement.
Yeah, what's going on there?
What's going on with you?
I'm currently sitting here talking to you with a bunch of other people.
Okay. As to your earlier question, I am a. After
What did he want you to ask me, by the way?
Your cup size. Though, anyway,
Okay.
what it is that I do is after people do really stupid things, they call me, and then I make sure they don't get caught for doing the stupid things.
So you're like a cleaner from Pulp Fiction.
No, I'm actually good at my job.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting.
Bodies moved, bodies destroyed, sanitation of evidence, that sort of thing.
Oh, neat. That's it's an interesting living, or well, is it a hobby?
I don't do it for money
Yeah. What do you do it for?
because it's my job.
Right. So you don't get paid.
No,
Oh. So it's more like an ant colony kind of thing. You just do the job you're assigned.
no.
Okay.
You're curious.
So what?
Anyway, so what?
Okay. Actually, your turn.
I believe the questions that I would want to ask him, I can't really ask in, at least not here.
You could, but you'd get in trouble.
So I will abstain.
Trevin?
I have absolutely no interest to ask any questions.
Jazz?
Oh, I get to ask questions. Wonderful. Obviously, they're not that. So, what does that make them? Curiosity is piqued. So, are you. And she kind of looks between the three of them. You're not. Werewolves?
Oh, me?
Those things aren't real. He pulls out like a little notepad and he's like reading a script. Those things aren't real.
Hmm.
You are crazy.
Oh, I'm certain I am. Been that way for a while now.
Ect is literally just going to kind of shield her eyes and kind of rub her forehead with the tops of her hands.
You okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
So, if you're not those. What else could you be?
He
You're not
flips
Well, you might be a construct, but about the other two?
flips to him. I have no idea what you're speaking about. You must be kidding. Those things do not exist. Flip.
What you reading there?
Script.
Can I see it?
Nope.
Okay.
So either he is a werewolf and a construct, or he's just trying to bide his time until he figures out what he is.
There is no
Just
such
understandable.
thing as werewolves. Those cannot be real.
No, of course not. Neither can wizards and warlocks and witches and whatnot and
Fairies.
fairies. Yeah, that's another good one. Definitely no fairies around here. Well, maybe the cute guy right here with the goatee, smooth hair.
There is no way those things could exist. Science. Yep, science.
Weren't we just talking about real life Terminators earlier?
I don't know. Were you?
Pretty sure you heard because you got offended by something that was said.
Did I?
Yes.
Get proof of that. Get proof of that.
She's keeping her mouth shut.
Yep.
Just letting the run.
My memory.
Not admissible. Hearsay.
We're not in court. This is a trial by your peers here.
You consider yourselves my peers?
They do. I don't know what you are.
We might be his betters.
I don't know.
Got it. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
So Jazz leans in close to Maria's ear and she whispers in it very quietly. So, what are they?
You shall not pass.
Got some of those, is it? That makes sense why he likes his fire. He's the one that didn't get the pass.
Hey, that was actually kind of funny. Yeah. So, why don't you sit down, Aaron? It'll make everybody else around you more comfortable. You can sit right next to Jazz.
Why would my seating make you more comfortable?
It just would.
It doesn't make any sense. I'm just as dangerous sitting as I am standing.
It's not about you being dangerous. It's a custom thing.
We're in Europe. Somewhere there. Are you European?
Do I look
Yes.
European?
I don't know. What does a European look like?
Exactly. So, why is that a basis for anything?
Well, I'm just saying. I don't know what culture I'm trying to conform to here.
Oh, Dutch.
Jazz sips on her wine.
Driven, you alright?
Aaron relents and sits.
Does he sit next to Jazz?
No.
I'm fine.
Who is he sitting next to then?
Ekta.
Rad!
He's gonna be creepy in her direction.
You have some very interesting friends, Maria. I will give you that.
I do. I don't know if Aaron considers his friends, though. I have a feeling he doesn't, considering
You
you
are
just...
not my friends. No.
I'm pretty sure that nobody's his friend at this point.
I have a friend.
A
Who
friend.
is that?
One.
Who are your friend? Or who's that friend, then? Is it the guy in your head?
I've already referred to him as a business associate. A business.
So then who's the friend?
I don't know you.
Yeah, that's a rather pointed question.
I don't know you. I just met you. Why am I? Why should I tell you intimate details of my existence?
I'm just curious.
You're curious about everyone's random special details about their existence that you just meet.
Maybe who their friends are. I mean, it's not as bad as wanting to know somebody's cup size, on first meeting.
That wasn't me.
Mm-hmm.
I also didn't ask the question.
See.
Did you just say yes, or were you saying your cup size?
Oh, I don't speak Spanish, sorry.
Oh.
Is that a word in Spanish?
Yes.
Yes. That's it.
Oh, hey. Learn new things every day. No, I
Miranda,
was not saying yes.
it's annoying.
What is?
When Miranda speaks Spanish,
Why?
Who's this Miranda?
she speaks Spanish. It is very strange.
That's because she's Hispanic.
Mm-hmm.
Today, wait a few minutes, it'll change.
Somebody who changes ethnicities. Interesting. And how does she do that?
I don't know. She's weird.
weird. Are you sure she changes ethnicities?
Pretty sure.
And who does she like to hang out with? So
I don't know.
we don't.
I don't know. I avoid her at all costs. She just kind of shows up scared.
She scares you. Maybe I do want to make friends with her.
Fear is not it. I don't know if fear is the right word.
Hmm.
She doesn't know the definition of too much information.
Ah.
If it flits across her head, it comes out her mouth. And that can sometimes be a little off-putting. Not frightening, just a little off-putting.
She doesn't put me up. She just talks a lot. Like a lot.
Yes. That's exactly what I just said. I mean, maybe it's not off-putting to you, but to a lot of people, it can be quite off-putting.
A lot.
Sounds like a town gossip.
A lot.
So you don't like when people talk a lot?
Not when it serves no purpose.
How do you know it serves no purpose? Just because it doesn't serve a purpose for you.
Eh. Yes.
So what's this doing for you then?
They said I had to get out and meet people.
They who?
The other people.
The other people.
The other people.
And which ones are the...
The ones that decided I need to go out and learn how to people.
I'll give you about a C.
Oh, that's very generous. Very, very generous.
I mean, I talk to corpses all day, so they're about an F.
Am I allowed to be honest here?
Yeah, sure.
Always. Always be honest.
My kind of honest?
I don't know what that means.
Certainly.
He has no filter.
Oh, whatever.
They told me when I went out and be social, I should not be honest. I should lie. Do you want me to stop lying now?
Sure.
Ekta, is this a safe place to not lie?
Maria, is it a safe place to not lie?
Yeah, I guess.
Have you never been here before?
No, I have never been here before. If I had, I wouldn't have asked such a stupid question.
Well then, let me educate you. This place is protected by a very powerful individual who allows us this space to be free, to interact with others of different ilks.
When you say powerful, what do you mean?
Strong enough that all the factions within the city don't try and pull shit here.
Does that mean that things that are said here are not to be used against other people?
Correct.
Do you have that on paper?
She
Yes.
pulls out her purse and a piece of paper and writes it down. Now I have it on paper.
No, I mean, is it a contract that's valued amongst
Part of the rules of this location. You are safe to speak here.
according to whom?
And according to what?
Yes, what she said.
Mary just looks to Jazz.
Hector's just looking. I mean, I won't really say that she's staring at Jazz, but you're like staring boars into her. But I mean, she's looking very pointed and trying to actually get her to state what Heather knows she needs to say. Which Heather knows she needs to say.
For our kind, this is considered an Elysium, a safe place. For others, it's Neutral territory.
Okay, what does that mean?
That means no fighting, no problem causing. You're free to be yourself, express yourself openly with each other, talk, converse, cajole even.
It's a
But
10-cent word.
what happens when you leave?
You enter again into the world where what happens here is secret and does not exist.
I mean, who enforces that?
The owner. And the leaders of pretty much every group of people here.
What groups of people? You mean like the mayor?
No, not simple people.
I'll look around. Are
No.
there any humans around?
Nope.
Heroes? The
Nope.
vampires, the werewolves, and the other wizards.
Vampires, werewolves, and other wizards.
Yes.
So let's just say, hypothetically, that I was I don't know, a vampire, because apparently that's a thing. And I heard that some, I don't know, warlock guy did a thing. I'm supposed to use these terms because they're vague. And I learned something. And that thing I learned could hurt another one of those warlock guys. And I walk out of here. I don't have to be nice to the warlock guys anymore, do I?
Nope.
No.
So the place isn't really safe. You could just be stupid in here, but when you walk outside, that dumb thing you said in here, you'll get stabbed in the face for.
Depends on who heard it. Not everybody's here to stab you in the face. Or in the back, for that matter.
Hector, do you trust these people?
I trust Maria. This is the first time I have ever laid eyes on Jazz.
Do you
I'm a teacher.
really? What do you teach?
Yes. How to survive 101.
Well, if they don't know how to do that, they really don't need it. I mean, you should just let them die.
Well, aren't you glad your mother didn't say that whenever you came out squalling?
I didn't have a mother.
Actually, I wouldn't be here to feel bad about it.
I don't remember mine. I had one, but I don't remember her.
You can get that fixed.
Do you want to remember?
If Hector says it's okay to not lie here, I won't lie here anymore then.
I think that it's okay not to lie about who and what we are here.
But no specifics?
I wouldn't go specifics because I don't know everyone here.
Okay. I think it's dumb that we can't just say we're mages, but like there's rules.
Mages. How fascinating.
I
All
guess.
three of you.
I mean, I am. I don't like use my magic to look at other people because that's not nice.
What sort of mages are you?
The kind that use magic.
Yes, but obviously you're like an Iron Man kind of mage, and what is she? What is he?
I don't know what they're going to tell you, but I know it won't be the truth.
What?
They're going to make it sound way prettier than it actually is.
I deal with the dead.
You do not.
Like hell I don't.
You do not.
Well, I see why you're friends with Maria.
She does not deal with the dead. That is an oversimplification.
It is an oversimplification, but at this stage of the getting to know you,
Getting to know you. Getting to
Getting to
know
know
all
Oh,
about
you.
you.
They literally started singing that.
So did Jazz.
Yep.
Aaron
She just kind of looks at Jazz.
knows the words, and he sings too.
Oh,
It is an oversimplification, but at this stage of getting to know, of getting to know somebody, it's about all that's needed. It gets the point across.
That is such an oversimplification. Oh my god.
And what about you, Draven?
What about me?
What's your special magic-y thing?
Mm. I can mend wounds, and
A healer.
I also I don't work with the spirits of the dead, but I can help. I know anatomy, and it can help in that case.
So there's a lot of death around this table. That's what I'm kind of feeling here. We have the cause, those who help the body and soul move on. That is so wonderful.
You are morbid.
Well, you cannot grasp onto life without grasping onto death. They're the flip sides of the same coin, Aaron.
Says you crazy mages with your weird psycho babble stuff.
Psychobabble.
It's dead. It's dead. It's dead. It's gonna stay that way unless someone wakes it up, which is another thing.
Dead doesn't always stay that way.
It's because people make choices to make them to change the state. Solid, liquid, plasma, dead, meh.
I am a little bit curious, though.
This
About?
well.
Jazz, Maria,
hmm.
you've checked out of the natural cycle.
Oh no, here it comes.
How and why?
Ecta, really?
Well, I think I told you what happened with mine.
Well, yes, but that doesn't really explain how.
I have no clue. I
Dana,
think, therefore, I am.
Ecta, if you simply read the latest Paradigma, you will understand. You will understand that they have someone has already done a treatise on this, and if they don't know, how the heck are we gonna know? I'm
Who
sorry.
says we don't
Reverse
know?
that. If we don't know how it works, how do they know how it works?
I have not read any of the Paradigma.
Well, you should update your periodicals.
Okay, I should update my library. Got it.
Maria will sip what looks to be a soda that she had in her jacket.
Look, what it's going backwards, Ecta, because when you understand the fundamental way the universe works and the thing exists on the other end of the universe, you don't ask how it works because it doesn't know. It just does.
I figured if anyone would know, it would be them.
She
Ecta,
looks.
why would they know?
Because they're the
Because
ones
some of us are
experiencing.
educated.
Education is not. He goes, really? That's a very interesting. You know what? I posit this. You posit that education would explain your existence because you are the one within the existence. Yet there are people every day who know nothing of the medical field that walk around and breathe and eat and sleep. So why would your education have anything to do with your understanding of your existence?
Because my understanding of my existence began before my death.
let me ask the question again. Maybe you'll understand. What does your existence, your specific existence, have to do with your education? For as far as you know, what happened to you has happened a bunch times has happened many times before
It
with the
has.
same result.
It
A
has.
certain sequence of events has happened to cause your existence. So, as far as you know, specifically, that chain of events is the reason for your existence and not anything else, correct?
No.
Beyond the chain of events that you are aware of, your existence is what? Beyond what you specifically know.
Oh, my existence is much beyond what I specifically know.
Ah, you are avoiding the question. You're not even answering the question that I asked. The question that I asked is simple. You know how you came to be, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Before that, how did you become what you are? How did what you are happen?
That would be a long history lesson, and one I'm not entirely certain everybody here should be privy to.
But that's just the thing. There are mages among us who are privy to that information because they were there. They've written it down and it's been documented. Yet they still don't even know how it happened.
You might be surprised how
No,
much we've learned since then.
I really wouldn't. Because that's how knowledge works. The sum total of human knowledge is carried on everyone's cell phone. People can Google anything, basically. But do they really understand how they're Googling what they're Googling?
No.
Exactly. A sequence of events happens to cause your existence, your specific, unique existence. And magical and as profound as it is a simple sequence of events that you're all aware of. Every one of
Okay.
us is aware of the basics of how what you are came to be. Just like
Okay.
just like every mage is aware of the basics of what they came to be. But we don't know how it happened. So Ekta kind
Okay.
of asked a douchebag question.
Okay. If you say so. I will take
I
your word for it.
if I have overstepped anything, I ask your forgiveness.
But you didn't, Ekta. We as mages sometimes do silly things with our mouths because we are aware of so much. We assume that everyone else has done their due diligence. But even us, in our extreme understanding of how and what we are, still don't know how we got to be able to do what it is that we do.
That's true.
So that was a very unfair question, don't you think?
Yes. Which is why I apologized.
You're fine.
There was nothing to apologize for.
I find these enlightening conversations fun.
I am
Some would
actually
say magic is the cause of it all. But whose magic started it first?
What's magic?
An understanding of things beyond the normal mind?
No.
Things that the average person cannot fathom or understand how or why they occur?
Oh, you think the average person is the weakest link?
Either that or you are.
No. He pulls out a dollar. He pulls out a currency of the where we are. This is magic. And he puts it on the table. If you want an understanding of what mages are, I can explain it to you with this currency.
Sure.
Sure.
This is worth what?
nothing.
Whatever the government and the people beneath them deem it to be worth.
Go further than that. What does it mean?
Trade.
Wealth?
Hmm.
Power?
Yep.
all of those things are encompassed in this nylon fabric piece of legal tinder, is it not?
Yeah, I'd say so.
We all believe that this is worth something, do we not?
Yeah.
Even if we fundamentally and existentially do not believe this is really worth anything, we still pay for things with it, correct?
Yeah.
We expect a service or whatever based on its worth compared to the worth of the thing that we desire, yes?
Yep.
And we expect it to be given to us if we tender this over, yes?
See.
So what that's known as is as a consensus. We all think this thing is true, so it is. We all decided and accept that this thing is true, so it is. So if you believe hard enough, you can make anything like this. That's
Okay.
magic. I know and believe that certain things can happen because I believe certain things can happen. Science has all the answers for everything. I believe that to my bones. So you know what? I can do things with science that would bug you out.
Are your bones made out of calcium and such, or are they made out of metal?
Whose bones?
Yours.
Yours.
I can make anyone's bones out of metal if they want them to be made out of metal.
Well, you said you're part robot.
I never said I was part robot. They did.
Yes, but you didn't truly deny the fact either.
Neither did I confirm it. I'm
Absence of
learning how
proof-
contracts work.
Hmm. You're learning something valuable then.
Yes. Pacts, contracts, that sort of thing. They're very important among the EDEs.
The EDEs?
Extra dimensional entities.
Ah, right.
What?
Strange thing to call them.
Are you talking about race, Aaron?
No. That's the underworld. I don't deal with business there. They're unreliable business partners.
Business is kind of dead.
No, they're just unreliable business partners.
That's one way of putting it.
They have some baggage.
Yes, but so does every man, woman, and child.
Yes, that's why I deal with beings who are never men, women, and children.
So, computers.
No. That's a very limited understanding. And computers are very limited creatures, beings, things. As a matter of fact, do we need to carry cell phones?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ekta, did I already shield your
Sometimes.
phone?
I'm sorry, did I what?
Did I already shield your phone?
No.
Do you want me to?
Would probably be prudent.
Technology is a doorway into your existence. And no matter what sort of firewall, whatever you have put on your device, I can open it. Anybody want to try?
Nope.
I don't have to touch it.
Still no.
Do you want me to leave your device alone?
Mine?
Yes.
I mean, unless you're going to make it better or something, yeah.
Well, I can't make it better if it's a shit phone. It's a shit phone.
Uh,
I'm learning to curse.
I mean, it was
Apparently.
apt. No, I mean, I'm good. It's,
I mean, there are tablets and whatnot that I chart on.
I can make you one that's better. Do you want me to make you one that's better?
yes.
Is that what you want? Do you want one of those?
Sure.
Can Can you make it interface with Meditech?
Explain.
The electronic health record.
Oh. Do you just want like all the passwords for that, or like do you want it to like
If you can shield my patients from harm, yes.
oh, I can't shield your patients from that harm. Those people are way better than I am.
I will worry about sending them over. I'm just worried about someone stealing a dead man's identity.
Oh, that. Well, I mean, simply every
He's dead. He doesn't need it.
he is dead. He doesn't need it. You can make a healthy deal of money with those if you really want to.
Oh, yes. You only get tuppence for, like someone's financial identity. You can make a killing off of someone's medical identity.
Oh, I know. I worked with a friend who made his entire living off of it.
Wait, what? Really?
I used to. I told you I used to clean up messes, right?
Yeah.
Well, he made a lot of messes.
Oh, God. Bye, Guru Nanak.
He's no longer with us.
Oh.
He wasn't a very nice person.
Okay. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna be heading off, I think.
Yeah, I think I'm out of here too.
Bye.
Be well, Draven. Be well, Maria.
Later.
You too.
I'm gonna get up and head out.
She'll do the same. Alright.
Jazz sips on her coffee a bit more. Or not coffee, her wine. Yes, we're calling it wine.
Well, it's getting kind of late, and I have I need to sleep before my 24-hour shift.
Be well then, Miss Hector.
You also, Miss Jazz. It was a pleasure. She'll hold out her hand.
She will extend her gloved hand and shake yours.
Goodbye, all.
Goodbye, Aaron. Thank you for this
Always a
stimulating
pleasure, Aaron.
conversation.
I learned a lot.
I did too. Be well, Maria.
You too. I'll text you later.
Yep. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay.
And she'll get up and head out.
And Jazz will follow Maria out.
Alright, thank you players for playing, thank you for watchers for watching, and have a good night.
For bacon!